What's up, everybody? I am Marc Baxter coming to you right here, right now, live with another young brother and transform my life. Now, let me give you some history. This is a pilot show, right? And it's similar to Yana Van Zant's Fix My Life that used to come on TV, except for this right here is totally unscripted, my friend. So sit back, take yourself out of the movie, get your popcorn, get your goobers, and enjoy the show, my friend. Again, we are going all around the world, changing each and every person, one person at a time. We're changing the world right here, right now. What's up, my brother? I am excellent, man. I'm so thankful to you for coming here. And some told me that you were the one. I just saw this brother walking past me, and I said, that's the one. And we are right here with Transform My Life. And I'm not going to waste this brother's time, because I know he's curious, like, what is this brother going to say to me? What is he going to ask me? And I'm curious, what is this brother going to say to me in response to what I'm going to say? So let's jump right into it. So again, we are all fighting to be our best selves in this world, right? And again, the world doesn't take any prisoners. It don't get no change back. It beats you up and throw you away if you let it, right? So sometimes we can be our worst enemy. So looking at your life, right, and where you are in life, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being nowhere near where you want to be, and 10 being in a perfect position where you always wanted to be, where would you rate yourself on 1 to 10?
I'd say like a 4.
A 4, okay. Now, one thing I know about this brother, and I thank him for it, he's honest. I thank you for your brutal honesty. He says he's a 4. Now, I'm gonna dive a little deeper. Why a 4? Tell me about it. Expound on it a little bit.
Damn, that's deep. Well, damn, that's deep. But like I say a 4 because like where I really want to be, like it's not even like financially. I say it's like a mindset. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I would honestly say, because like a lot of stuff that's going on, like in my life, or has going on in my life, it's like I have to sacrifice from my goal to like help others.
Got you.
So it's like my destination get derailed a lot because of me having to take from myself to help others. I would say.
I got you. Now, one thing I can feel about this brother that y'all don't know, or you might feel it too, this brother's more than a nice guy. I mean, he got a heart bigger than this whole area that we're around. And here's the thing. He just didn't figure it all out yet, but other people did. I'm going to give you a quote. Givers have to regulate how much they give because takers never will. Have you found yourself in that position where you caught between a rock and a hard place because your heart say give, and I'm such a great guy and I want to give, and then here's the other part. I know you've been faced with some adversity that you're responsible for in life.
For sure.
Is that true? I'm going to let you expound on that. But I first want to tell you this, right? See, God is hovering over all of this. Whatever God you aspire to, then we ain't getting into religion.
Right.
So God is hovering over all this. And here's the thing. He carefully created you in his image and in his likeness with a fingerprint that nobody else can match. I challenge you to go all around the world. You won't find nobody that can match your fingerprint or your DNA. You know why? Because you are amazing. You are so great that he thought enough for you to give you your own ID. But see, with that big heart, sometimes we get confused with the lines. So sometimes we don't know, should I put myself up the top or should I put other people up the top? We're gonna dispel that misnomer right here, right now. You always at the top, my brother. You always at the top, my brother. You know why? Because when you're your best self, everybody wins. So when you're at your best self, when you put you at the top, all those people that you're afraid of disappointing, they win bigger. But when you're not at your best self, here's the hard part. Everybody loses, including you. See, so the number one goal in this life is to be your best self. You know what I do every morning when I get up? Vision board, praying, reading. No social media, no. Vision board, prayer, reading, centering myself. And the word you said earlier, mindset. We're going to jump into that real quick. And I'm going to let you go because I see it's going to be a couple minutes. But the first part is you got to get comfortable with saying no. And the reason why you got to get comfortable with saying no is because you can't defile yourself in that greatness that was placed in you. Because when you say yes to everybody and put yourself lower than the pedestal, you lose your power. So that's the first thing. The second thing is this. We attract whatever we think about most often. And there's a reason you said mindset, because when you're not balanced and that's why in sports they say you got a good athletic posture. shoulder width apart, feet shoulder width apart. So that way you can move, you can make all the plays. But see, when you already overextended, you can't make the plays, and it's easier for you to fall. So you messing your balance up because your mind is scrambled because you're giving too much of yourself and you don't got enough left for you.
That was a crazy illustration.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So this is the thing about your mindset. A double-minded man is unstable in all their ways. So whenever you don't feel good, this is the measure for you right now, and I'm about to let you go. Allow your feelings to be the thermostat for your thinking. So whenever you don't feel good, you gotta say, oh man, I'm not thinking right. The whole important thing is for you to be thinking right. That's the only way you can be your best self every day. So whenever you don't feel good, it's because you're not thinking right. But here's the easy part. It's only one or two reasons. You're either thinking about something that you don't want, or you're doubting that you will get something that you do want.
Yeah.
How you feel right now, my brother?
Man, I couldn't even, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. What you just said though, like it's sitting on my mind because that make a lot of sense.
You know why it makes sense? Because life is perfect. The fact that you walked up here this time, the fact that we right here engaged in this is supposed to happen. Your job is to accept it. See, life is perfect. It's our imperfect nature as human beings because we can't put our mind around perfection because it's too big for us. But life is always happening for you, not to you, my brother. You just got to believe it. And it all starts with you putting yourself on that pedestal, thinking correctly, and knowing without a doubt that you were born to be great. I don't care if you ain't pulling up in the best thing. I don't care if you ain't going up. All that's external, dog. Most of them people ain't even happy with it. That's why they got to keep fronting so they can put that in their gaps of insecurity. And then when that wear out, they got to go higher and get more stuff to stick in their gaps of insecurity. But that's the best thing to stick in your gaps of insecurity. That's the best thing. It's hope and love.
That's why
peace.
I said mindset from the beginning instead of any financial thing or any monetary thing. I feel like my mindset is at a 4 when I want it to be at a 10. Just like you said, that's why I said that made crazy sense. Even the illustration you gave, that was crazy.
The two reasons.
That was crazy.
You're thinking about something that you don't want, or you're doubting that you will get something that you do want. And the way you feel is going to tell you that your mindset is off. If you don't feel good, if your feelings ain't on the beam, look in the mirror and say, damn, what am I thinking about? You're going to be thinking about something you don't want or doubting you will get something you do want. So as comparison, when you walked up here a second ago and I stopped you like, who this bull? I don't know, is it? How do you feel now as compared to when you walked up here before?
I'm happy that I stopped.
I'm happy you stopped too.
I'm happy that I stopped, for sure.
Do you think this was significant? You think you can build on this and transform your life?
For sure. For sure.
I appreciate you, my brother. I love you, my brother. And I want to let you know something, my brother. I don't care how you feel out here. Whenever you feel at your lowest, you think back to this time, man. You understand that you were born to be great. You feel me? And you also were born to be great. See, this is what real life is all about. This is what service is all about. Getting strangers out here, transforming their lives right here, right now, being vulnerable. I had to be vulnerable to come here. He had to be vulnerable to come here. But look what we build. See, when two or more are gathered, so is God in the midst, my friend. God was here, right? Listen, your life can also be transformed, my friend. Shoot me a comment, right? Because we changing the world one person at a time, my friend. And never forget, you were born to be great.